Good morning, guys. Welcome to the channel, OGA Outdoors. I'm Ben. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting back into the bundle business. I've done it before with some stores and it got kind of timely. They didn't want to pay enough for it to be worth my while, so thought I might give it another shot, make some really nice bundles and go hit a couple places and maybe even go hit a couple campgrounds, but more to follow on that later. Right now I've got to get the trailer with the 1165 in it. It's full of the premium kindling I made in another video. I got to get all that stacked. Then I want to get some more kindling up here that's dry. I want to make some of my first kindling bundles. I haven't made those yet. I'm thinking I'm going to go half, like a regular bundle's like a 1 cubic foot. I'm thinking I'm going to do a half a cubic foot on my kindling because there's more work involved in splitting the kindling down. But I'm going to figure this out as I go today, so y'all stick around. Yeah, I think I will definitely charge more for the kindling. I mean, it's just more handling, more complicated to stack it. You got to get it even. It's just aggravating. Now, I don't know if I got any that's ready to make yet. All this right here I've just done recently in the past, I don't know, month. Some of it maybe a month old, a little more. Not real for sure, but this stack, I showed you these larvae that are getting this pine. This stack was made from fresh cut trees that they weren't in, but they've moved in here. You can hear them working. There's like a little sucking sound. I'll try to get you close a minute and see if you can hear it. So now I got the trailer empty, all the kindling stacked. I'm not going to use any of this right now. I still think it's too wet, especially with those larvae in it. You heard the sucking noise. I'm going to wait till they move on. So I've got another stack I had cut for my own personal use. That's what I was going to use some in my own stove. But since I decided to go out on the kindling venture, I think I'll just use that because I know it's dry. So we'll head over there and get some of that and get to making some bundles. Well, here it is, my first ever kindling bundle. This little rack where I usually make bundles up to about right here, that's usually when I do my regular firewood bundles. That's roughly a cubic foot, close to it, maybe about 0.9, give or take each bundle. Nothing, probably not exact. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the kindling about half, but I don't know if the bundle's gonna look right because it's gonna be shorter. I'll put the kindling down at the road and I'll sell it for $5, the same price as the regular bundles. So I'm gonna put it in the same bay, and that's probably where I'll sell some. I don't know if I can get any convenience stores or campgrounds or whatever on board with the kindling. May not get them on board with the bundles because I'm gonna have to have about $4.50 a bundle probably to keep my interest, because I'm getting roughly $400 a cord just selling in bulk. So I don't know if it's worth that extra $100. What do y'all think? Leave me some comments. Is it worth the extra $100 to deal with making these bundles and then having to transport it to the site, stack it? Maybe if it got where they wanted enough where you could take a large order, like maybe I'm not going that far. Maybe you go 100 bundles a time. I don't know. That's about enough for this one. Maybe too much. Trying to tighten it up as much as I can. Well, there you go. That's Kindling bundle number 1. There you go. I don't know how well my consistency is. Like I say, I'm trying to make these smaller, closer to a half a cubic foot. I think I'm getting a little better with my process. Like anything, live and learn. I'll be truthful, I'm not real optimistic about pine kindling, especially in my area. Because everybody knows that pine is dangerous. Looks about the same. Just kind of tighten it up real tight and pull it tight as I can without the plastic wrap tearing. Give it about 4 wraps. Voila. Well, there you have it. This is going to be my stab at possibly selling my first pine. I've got I got 10 bundles here. It took me about 20 minutes to make these, moving the camera and everything. You saw me, I was making my first bundle ever, so it wasn't, I was kind of slow to start with, but I got the process working a little better. I like them because they're light. I don't know, it's about half of my regular size bundle, maybe a little more than half, but I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna put a few in the roadside stand. The roadside stand is pretty dead right now. Hoping it'll pick up with fall and football season, and time will tell, but I'm gonna stack these like kindling and regular bundles in the same bay. See what happens. I'm gonna head out to a couple stores tomorrow, maybe even a campground, and I'm gonna take a couple of these as a sample. Some of my regular hardwood bundles and see if we can come to an agreement on a price, or I don't know. I'll let you know more to follow. So this is my roadside stand. I've got 2 hardwood bundles on the left and 4 kindling bundles on the right. I've talked to 2 campgrounds. One already has a supplier. I have a friend that works at another one. They're supposed to be getting back with me, or at least they're going to get a message to the owner. I want to get in touch with them. 2 stores, I couldn't find the owner. As of yet, I left business cards. They're supposed to be getting back with me. And I have one store that says he wants to go ahead and move forward to this, but it's going to be a couple weeks before he's ready to go.